Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Minding Our Business
You want
podcast.
to introduce who we got here?
Well, first of all, we got several orders of business.
Yes.
One is Benny P's with us today.
And did he bring something,
And he brought
Benny?
a gift.
Benny, where's your
wanna show
gift?
us what you brought?
We
to
like
the
gifts.
podcast room.
We love gifts, kid.
Everyone brings a gift to the podcast
Oh,
room.
look at this. There's a signature. What are we talking about?
Hall of Famer Luke Kuechly of the Carolina Panthers.
Wow, this guy came up.
Dude, everybody, I'll tell you, Jeff, Joe Gibbs, Vargas, Brunson, G brought the Fighting Irish, Ben with the Luke Kuechly signature. All right, everyone.
And your brother brought a BB.
He brought
Still,
the BB
yeah.
out of his leg.
Really?
By the way, the BB was always here. It was in his leg.
That's true.
Then it got removed.
30 years in the making.
Yeah.
But who
in
do we
case
got
you haven't
next year?
Heard, my brother had a BB shot in his leg at what? 10?
12.
And it's been in his leg the whole time. And he just got it removed for the first time, and it sits there on the shelf.
It's in that jar.
You put it in a jar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you even get it out? Just leave it in there.
No.
Well, because I had a problem with my knee.
Oh,
And they
They
couldn't
can't
do
do x-rays. I mean,
MRI.
MRI.
oh, I'll take it
Rip
out.
his leg.
I'll take it right out. Look at who's in there.
Yes, I'm not going to lie. I told the doctor, just 2 in 1. Rip it
Yeah, it'll
out.
come right out. You'll know it's out.
Yeah. And while it's open, take a look at my knee.
Yeah.
It's in there. Save you some. So then we got off. This is official
Yeah, this is what?
from Rochester, New York.
And he is all considered our first.
Our first guest.
Our first
on
guest.
the Minding Our
Privilege.
Business.
Thank you,
Yes.
boys.
On the Minding Our
Welcome,
Business
Jess.
podcast.
Welcome, buddy.
Jesse, the Jesse from up in Rochester. All right, so I wanted to start right because this is going to be a story that I'm going to be self-deprecating here because it's Jesse's going to spin it, but it's just going to accentuate my athletic prowess, but Jesse's going to spin it. But I'll start it off.
No, the truth.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we want to hear Jesse's side.
Look, he's already
No,
started.
okay.
No,
I'll set it up, but then I'll let Jesse tell it. So this is when we owned Eastfield Bar and Grill.
Yep.
Right. So what happened back in the day is, and you guys know this is, every other week my brother and sister, we'd rotate running the bar, right? And so it was my week to run the bar. It was a Sunday, and it's football Sunday, right? So I'm at the TVs on, I'm managing the whole place, and it's 11 o'clock in the morning.
Managing the place.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking worried, right?
That part.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, it wasn't deals were being done, right?
This is how deals get done.
It wasn't like that.
It was Super Bowl Sunday, to be exact.
No. It was a regular Sunday of football, but it's like 11 o'clock in the morning, and now it's starting to get busy. 12-1, we got people coming in. Jesse plays in a soccer league, right? It's like it's not indoor. It's like,
It's indoor, outdoor. But you're like all of us. Like, we all are way past our prime. Still got to play some
Yeah.
rec league soccer. So for us, it's our championship game. So that morning, our goalie says, I can't play. No one wants to play goalie. So,
so
I'm
by
like,
the way, they're in the championship game. And they have no goalie.
so I'm like, let me text someone I know that is just stupid enough that I can convince to do this. That still thinks they got it. So I called him. I'm like, Joe.
That sums it up.
No, I'm like, Joe. Joe, you always tell me how athletic you are. So I need you to come out here and prove it's like
No, I'm at the bar.
Play goalie?
Yeah.
No, 100%.
It's 5'5".
No.
And that's when he's wearing heels. He's fine.
First of all, stop it. We're not going any further. I'm 5'9". No.
5'8".
I'm 5'9".
5'8.5". All right.
5'9".
Stop lying to yourself. First of all, you get old, you shrink a little bit. But anyway, so I'm at the bar, and Jesse calls me. He's like, "Dude, we're in a championship game,"
You got to
Play
play goalie.
and I'm like, "Dude, I'm managing the bar." Jesse, he's such a dick. He's such a salesperson. He's like, "Bro, can you imagine? You come play goalie. We win the championship." I'm like, "I like what you're saying." He's like, "You come down. You play hero, right? You come down." I'm like, "You know what? Hold on. Call you back in like 2 seconds." I go to the bartender, everybody else. I'm like, "Listen, if I leave for like an hour and a half, you guys good?" They're like, "Yeah, we're fine." I'm like, "I gotta go do something. Emergency, come on."
Whoa. By the way, my brother never told us this.
Oh no!
No, this is your first time here.
Hey, this is great.
No. Well,
leaving a shift.
no, it's
Don't
been,
play soccer.
no, it's been out. Like,
People skipping out of the register.
Oh, no.
Business over there. His brother's out there.
Yeah.
It's 100% how I told the story, though. It's like the only way I knew I'd get Joe to come do this, I'm like,
But-
Joe, the story you're going to be able to tell of if you play goal and win this championship, it'll live on forever. It will live
Yep.
on
Oh my
absolutely
God,
forever.
That's all you got to say to this.
No, he's like, you know what?
So no,
I'ma
but
come
like,
down.
But I'm like this. I'm like, I got my bar clothes on. No, you know what I said to him? I go,
Bar
"You know what?"
clothes?
Yeah, like the black shirt, the fucking pants, the shoes.
No, you did. We dress regularly.
No, what I'm saying is the outfit to like
He's not dressed to play soccer. Let's say that much.
soccer.
What the hell are you
Yeah.
talking
I
about?
don't even know what he's saying. You wear dirty
You're
clothes to
managing
the
the
bar.
bar.
Joe was-
It's like-
Yeah.
yeah.
Joe was wearing the
got,
fluorescent
I got
vest.
non-slick sneakers on when you walk into the kitchen. You don't fall. I'm not dressed for soccer and not a championship game. So I go, hold on. I go, you know what, Jesse? I keep my cleats in the trunk. I go, perfect. I just need a pair of shorts. He's like, all right, I get a pair of shorts. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way. So I tell him I'm leaving. The bartender, everybody was probably happy I'm leaving because then I started over pouring alcohol, skimming from the register. I'm like, "I'll be right back."
Thanks. Good to know. Good to know.
I'm like,
That's how you run a successful business.
no, I'm like, I'll be right back.
Depend on family.
I go down. I go,
And by the way, when we had a little trouble with bills and stuff, I had these two on the phone, and they're trying to figure out, what's going wrong? Is we spend too much here, spend too much there? It's this guy.
no, I tell Anthony. I go, Anthony.
Soccer game.
I go, Anthony, you buy too much alcohol. It's like we got alcohol at the end of the day. So listen, Jesse's like, yeah, so I go, listen, it's a championship game, right? I know what that feels. You don't have a goalie, so I'm like, I'll come down there. I go, I never play
It's
soccer.
a rec league, bro. I know what
Oh,
you're
no.
thinking.
Yeah.
You know what? Jesse says, listen, you a championship game. Could you imagine what that's going to be? His mind is envisioning World Cup.
Yeah.
He's like, all of the World Cup.
Oh,
He's
all the way there.
He's part of
I'm
FIFA.
going. Oh, they're
John,
close.
how
No, I'm
I
close.
think I sold that, Joe. I'm like, it's a championship, Joe. Like,
No,
what
but
done?
don't act
You
like-
retire
No,
after
by the way,
only
he
soccer
acts
game.
like he's in this league, and him and his friends are good. They're in the championship game for a reason. They're ex-soccer players, whatever it may be. I go down there, but I'm driving there. I'm like, I never played goal before. How much different can it be than hockey or anything else? I play goalie.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on,
just
I'm
like
sure.
10 times bigger.
Yeah.
Luckily, the goals are small here.
A
It
little
worked out.
small, right? But I'm like,
Oh, his height didn't matter then.
Yeah.
oh.
Only reason I asked Joe.
That's the last time G will be in person. So I get down there, right? And there's a soccer player. And they're all playing. Now, what he doesn't tell me is, there are people that played in high school, and there's some good soccer players, right? And there's a couple
There's
people
some
play
players.
college,
There's
right?
Players, yeah.
But it's co-ed.
I wouldn't have got him there if I told him it was co-ed. We needed a goalie.
Bro,
No, kid's
you gotta
better.
relax now. About your champion.
Oh,
Tell me a girl scored on one girl.
No.
better.
No.
Oh, all right,
No.
good.
So now
That's
it's
how you
co-ed.
would got me there.
No. Well, that's how you.
No, listen.
Anthony's like, Anthony's like, hold on. Hey guys, you good at the bar for the rest of the day? Not an hour and a half. He's like, I'll be gone all night.
This is how deals are done.
So that's how deals get done. So we go down there. I go, Jesse, you didn't tell me it's co-ed, but he's like, listen, I play co-ed because these girls, they play in college soccer. They're good players, right? They're like your daughters and athletes. Like they're athletes. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, all right, play goal. So I get in there and they're playing. I'm making saves. I got a shutout going. I'm shutting this fucking team out. But here's the problem. I never played goal. So the way I'm playing goal, Ben, is how you'd play goal in fucking hockey. You throw your leg out, throw your arm out. I'm like, you're supposed to stop shooting. They're kicking balls hard. I mean, they're not kicking 90 miles an hour, but they're coming pretty hard.
No,
right?
they're good.
Yeah, they're coming. So, but I'm like, I don't got the technique. He gave me the gloves. I got the gloves. I'm stopping some of the balls. I've seen it on TV. But now Vargas, I'm in a zone because it's halftime. I haven't let up a goal and they're up 5-0. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pitch a shutout. And I'm telling everybody, I play soccer once, I pitch a shutout. All right. So we go second half. But what's the rule? Like if you're up by so many, you
I
play
think
less a guy?
7-0, but I think right after the beginning of the second half.
No, but it's like,
that's when you
oh, so now it's the second half, and it's now they're up 7-0, right? And do you play man down at 7-0? What was the
I
rule?
think it was, but
But anyway, they're up 7-0, and now they're coming down, and this girl that was the best player on their team.
she was.
She was.
Was she the best player?
No, she legitimately.
I'm just
This
asking.
girl could play.
No, this
This
no,
girl, no, like
as
this-
much as listen, I'm being honest. I promise you, there's not an ounce of this person that wants to tell you she was good.
I
If
was
she
just
said,
about to say that
Yeah.
because of you. Yeah.
No. She can actually play.
no,
but,
no,
But whenever I remind her of the story, I'm like, it was still a girl though, Joe.
yeah, Vargas. This girl has been the girl only getting shots on me, mainly
Right.
on her team. I'm taking most of the shots from her. And by the way, I got to tell you something. There were a couple of shots. I'm like, This girl can kick the fucking ball.
No, Joe comes over. He's like, "You didn't fucking tell me about her."
Yeah, he's like, no, I wasn't gonna tell you about her. He's like, she could kick. You gotta be good, like careful. But I'm not I have no technique. She's coming down the left side now, Anthony. I'm just off the post. I didn't move over enough on the post. This girl from about 20 feet,
I don't
20,
know.
20 yards, 10 yards out, she fucking rips a ball from the left hand side with her right. She's righty, rips the ball, and it's coming to the left corner. I just realized as she rips it, she scored. I mean, it's some shot, but I'm like, I got to get something over there. And John, I like a hockey goal. I throw my arm out there. This girl's ball hits my arm so hard, I felt my fucking
I
arm.
thought he died.
No, dude.
I thought he died. His reaction was, "I'm
You
dead."
feel
No.
it like all the way up.
All the
No,
way up to my, and this
he-
is, but what he doesn't realize,
Looked
this-
like fear in his face.
no, this is my surgically repaired shoulder. I'm like, she could have popped my, it hit me because the leverage. I'm like, you're not supposed to stick your arm.
Knock your arm back.
Yeah, I'm supposed to like kick it, slide, whatever it may be. I stuck my arm out of fucking, just instinct, and the rest of the game now, I can't lift my left arm. I go, fucking Jesse. I'm like, dude, I can't lift my left arm. He's like, stop being a little baby.
That's like the championship.
So now he's
A
going-
girl did that to
Yeah,
you.
so
you
now-
want that to be the end of your story?
No, so now he's now he's going like this. Now he's gone the opposite.
area.
No, dude. He's gone the opposite way on me. He's now where he used it as motivation. Now he's like, dude, you're gonna let this girl stop you from winning the championship? I'm like, I can't lift my arm. I think this girl broke my fucking arm. I stuck it out there. It was out there. So now I'm playing the rest of the second half, one arm, right? This asshole winds up tripping that girl.
She's good.
He took her out. No.
I was protecting Joe.
Oh, yeah. No,
He
he's
got
right, yeah.
one arm.
Never protect Joe. Ever.
In the championship.
Going out there as the enforcer. Trying to
No,
send a
by the
message.
way, Anthony, he comes over to me and he's like, so now the girl,
Now she gets a free
the
kick
girl,
now.
the girl's juking people, and Jesse takes her out, and like she gets a free kick. And by the way, I say
From
free
that close line.
dude from the Wellwood Avenue
That's
sign,
not that far away.
from the Wellwood Avenue sign,
So close.
and I can't lift my left up. This kid comes over to me. This is what he says, free kick, and they're all setting it up. This kid comes over to me. I'm like, dude, why'd you trip me? He goes, I'm protecting you. Protecting me? She gets a point blank shot at me. Now I got no harm, right? Dude, no.
You're proud of you.
By the way, complete shutout up to this point, but I'm like, it's a free kick. I gotta save this fucking thing. This girl lines up, John. I'm ready. Like, I know. I'm fucking guessing right. I know what I'm doing. I can see the words of it. This girl lines up and kicks the ball. I have zero shot. She put this thing to my right side.
I don't remember.
I
this stuff.
dove, John. I guessed right, and it still went past me. Like, this girl scores. So now the shutout's over. Son of a bitch. But they're up so big. Now there's like they're playing a man down. I think she scored the second goal.
She scored like 2 or 3 more on you.
She could. So
blamed your
no,
arm.
no.
He blamed his
No.
dead arm. He's like, if I can't feel
No,
it.
no,
He's got your number.
No. We won 7-2. She scored both goals. She scored one on a penalty kick and then one in the box. We were down a guy, but we went 7-2. But the game ends and they're all celebrating one of the champions. I said, Jesse, undefeated, untied. I'm retired. Undefeated, I'm a champion. I'm a
Is that
champion.
fucking
I go,
sling?
no, listen, John,
Yeah, he had to go to the hospital. Like,
no,
a week later.
I have to go back to the bar. Now, I gotta fucking work till fucking 1 in the morning. I'm on, but I'm like, I won. He's like, how's your arm? I'm like, fuck my arm. I'm a champion. I come down here, I dominate the sport you play all the time. I'm saying this to him. He's like, you're a bother. I wish I never called you that because now you're not going to stop talking about this. But if you talk about this, I'm telling all your friends it was a girl. This is what he tells me. So I'm like, so I drive back to the restaurant, John. I can't fucking lift my arm. So I'm like, all right, maybe it's not that bad. Let it
Yeah,
date.
just saw something.
No, dude, a week later. So now we're at
no,
work.
like a month
Dude,
later.
we're at work. We're in meetings. I'm like, dude, I gotta go to the doctor. He's like, why, dude? I still can't move my arm. Like, I really think she fucked up my elbow. Like, it hurt. This went on. I went to the doctor. They're like hyperextended. Like, it went on for like a month and a half. It was a 2-month fucking ordeal. This fucking thing. But he goes,
T-shirt champion, rec league soccer.
no. He goes like this. So I go, gee. So finally started getting better. He's like, how's your arm? I'm like, it's finally getting better. He goes, dude, it's like 2 months. you don't you can't heal. I thought you were a tough guy. It took you 2 months from healing. I want to punch him in the face. We're at work, so I can't hit him. He's like, it took you forever to heal. I'm like, Jesse, it was a fucking ordeal. This girl kicking the ball, and then he looks at me and goes, but it was worth it, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I look back at him like, yeah, it was.
What was that?
He's
Four years
he's
ago, 5 years
don't
ago
lie.
now?
I call you. We go back in time. I call you. You know what's gonna happen. You still come. I go,
Oh yeah, for
"Absolutely."
the story, 100%.
100%.
He knew exactly how to sell it to you.
No.
He knew exactly how
Yeah,
to
he
sell
was
it.
giving me every excuse I could think of. I'm like, all right, now I'm really gonna just sell him on it. It's like, you'll be a champion. Who doesn't want to be a champion?
You got to take that
That's
opportunity.
right league.
No, listen. Every competitive person in here is like, you know what? I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I'll go down there.
What
Fucking
was
play.
the name of that league?
I don't know, Sunday Rec League.
Exactly. You're champion of it. I don't know.
Were they using a beeping ball?
You couldn't
No.
see anything.
Yeah, no.
No, they-
I have to tell you, all joking aside, though, I told him like a while afterwards. I'm like, listen, that girl could. I mean, you look at it, you're like, that's a girl. She was first of all, she was built really like her legs
She's
were
a
like
man, baby.
muscle.
You're a
That's
man.
a
No, she was actually a pretty girl, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, she's a very pretty girl, but Jesse's like, no, that girl could play. Like, that girl's one of the best players in this league. I'm like, dude, with the way she kicked
Oh
that
yeah,
ball,
no, dude.
John, I'm like,
He's happy now because now you know why? He's got the football trophy on his resume.
got
Now
the-
he's got the
the
sock.
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
Taco Mark was probably the one. he
Have you
probably
guys
didn't
ever-
get.
Yeah, he never told you
Undefeated champion
he's
on
got
there.
a resume.
undefeated champion. I wanted the shutout. Jesse ruined it, but I almost got
Listen, you'll take it. That's
No,
pretty good.
100%. That's my story.
But it was a girl.
And I'm sticking
It
to it.
was. Hospitalized for a t-shirt. It was worth it though.
Yeah.
I
I
appreciate
was
it.
hospitalized. I had to go to the orthopedic doctor. But yeah, no, it was no. But I have to tell you, that thing hit me so. I'm telling you, G. I never like you throw your arm out. You think you're just like stopping a ball. Oh no, dude, that was the worst thing I could have done. I
Joe's
was
not
better
as
off
tough
throwing.
as he says he is.
The ball comes in hard.
Oh,
For
dude.
somebody who knows how to play.
Oh,
No, no,
dude,
you kick
she.
that thing. It's a
And I have to tell you
especially
something.
close range.
You know what I think caught me off guard, Ben, was when she kicked it. I'm thinking, oh, she's pretty far away. She's taking the shot from there. I have
Zip
plenty
it.
of time to react.
The camera
Oh
was
no, no,
quick.
no! That thing came on me quick. Like you see, watch the World Cup, and they're like these penalty kicks where they got the wall of
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
and it comes around and it sneaks past these goals. I'm like, dude, the guy's watching him kick it. No, no, no! That girl kicked that ball. That thing came
Yeah,
on
they got
me,
some velocity.
and
on
there
it,
was
sucker.
there was this much room on the net, and she would hit that spot.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was like eye opening a little
Yeah.
bit.
There's a
Like,
player. It's probably a girl who's like a player.
Oh no, that girl was
Knows the game.
phenomenal.
All right, let's ask Jesse a real question.
Oh.
So now you're playing an all men's league. Do you ever ask Joe to come down and play goalie ever again?
No, he couldn't even play with the girls.
That's what we thought. No, that's what I thought. If this was an all men's league, is Joe your first choice to come down?
He's a liar because halfway into that game at halftime, his teammates are like, "Dude, you're better than a regular goalie." Tell me they weren't saying that.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
No, they gave him a little athleticism. No, Joe had a little athleticism.
Come on,
But he's
hey,
a good
hey,
kid.
True. Probably gonna forfeit if you didn't have him come.
Yeah, they
down.
probably
it
just
would've
put a
been bad.
mannequin in there.
Yeah, it was bad. No, Joe.
You're better than our last goalie.
Yeah, but-
He's like, we just need a body. Jesse's like, I know who to call.
I know a guy. I'll sell him on the goalie, 100%.
Got the guy from Aeroplane to blow up.
Yeah, the blow up doll.
Blow up right in that. They still win.
No, listen, that's a good. Hey, listen, that's what we all grew up that way, competitive.
I didn't
If
realize
somebody would ask anybody, I think every one of us would. Fuck, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Just for the fact to
No,
say,
no, but you know what? It goes back to what we talked about last time. Remember, we were talking about who would challenge. We were talking about professional, but who would challenge? And we all said it. We're like, back in the day, I don't know that we would have backed down from.
I don't
any
know.
challenge.
Anybody, any one of us would have taken a challenge. That same thing with my friends. They all played older. I'm talking when I was in the 40s. All these guys played in this men's hockey league, a real hockey league. So I go down to deck hockey to watch these guys, and it's their championship game. And sure enough, they're like, our goalie's not. I did the same fucking thing. They go, Vaccaro, you're athletic. I'm like, you want me to play goalie in hockey? I shut them out, dude. They had the thing. They guys were coming around. I would made it was like if I sold my soul to the devil. I was making like one-handed save. Arms like, no. I shut the entire.
Greatest hockey stories.
No.
Beer on ice, Anthony Vaccaro in that game.
I was a legend. I was a legend in Mandeville. They're like, who was that guy? I'm like, that'll never happen again in your life. I don't even know what I was doing.
It's the Roy Hobbs of hockey over there.
Dude, I
Going away
was
on a
catching everything
motorcycle.
or using my blocker. I barely, I would catch it. If not, I was blocking off, but it was like but it was the same thing. They go like, you never played hockey. I'm like, we played on the streets, but not like.
Yeah.
we played.
You're like, I'll figure
I
it
think
out.
we were the North Stars.
Yeah, the North Stars. We had
Yeah,
the
I remember
jerseys
the
and
North
everything.
Yeah, I think I played goalie back then. That was probably the last time I played goalie. But yeah, it's same shit. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
You got-
the North Star jersey. Remember Chris?
They were great.
Chris
Sorchek?
Yeah.
Chris and
Yeah,
Steve and
Robert
Sorchek.
Steve.
Yeah.
They were freaking
That was
flying.
good.
But no, I was like, I told Jesse, I was like, you coming to town, you got to tell that story.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's it. And
Jesse, how long you
I-
been playing soccer? Your whole life you played?
My whole life, and then my cousin convinced me to play with 20-year-olds last summer, and I realized I'm an old guy now. I'm
Yeah.
now officially Joe Laparty. Like, I gotta
Yeah.
retire- I gotta retire from
You
sports.
wish.
Yeah.
With hair.
No, my cousin.
Let's not get crazy.
No, the same sell my cousin did. The sell I did on Joe, my cousin did me last summer, playing with all the 20-year-olds. And
Oh yeah, dude, that's a
Well, that's the
different.
only problem when you get like a little older, and like especially us because we were
Yeah.
like so competitive when we were younger. We would play anybody, anytime,
Oh
anywhere.
yeah.
And we would do that like every day for for years. And as we get older, it's just like, you know, we know our body, we got limitations, but that spirit is just like
No, dude, the
get
last, I
away,
think
man, all
3
that.
years ago, I was playing. The kids are all like my son-in-law. He's like, come down to traveling softball team.
They
I'm
were
like,
they're 28. Yeah.
28, 20. Yeah, like, they're in the prime playing ball. So I go, I'm 50 something over here, and I'm like, I can't play the outfield. They're like, well, put you on first base. I was like, all right, I can do. Same thing. I settle back in. I'm like, but then I'm making these plays, diving to try to tag the guy. I'm making these plays, but then I'm like, I'm the guy in first base right now. I said, and I look down. I got a knee brace on. I'm going. This is my last game. I'm
like that smells Bengay.
Oh no! I always just said, why is this guy still playing? I'm like, that's me right now. I'm saying that's when it was
You
my
know what
last.
was the reality check for me last summer? Is when you're talking trash to these kids, like you're just an angry old guy. I'm like, I'm the angry old guy now.
No.
I'm gonna be done with this.
Yeah, when they're calling you sir, and you're like, all right, I got to get out of
No,
here.
there is. You cross over a point where you're like, I'm like the old. I remember playing softball back in the day when John Tofano around. The
Yeah,
block,
we were on
He's
that
like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
She was on
Yeah,
that.
I was
team.
like, hey,
Yeah.
John Tofano's like, we need guys to go down there. And like, they're 35,
Yeah.
and we're the young.
Yeah, no, I remember
Then all of a
that.
sudden you wake up one day and like everybody's 22, 23, and you remember the last softball team we played on was like when they invited us to play. Not when we played all together and we won that championship, but like when we got older and you and I are looking around and we're like, dude, we're the old guys now.
Oh yeah, I went to actually remember Caravaggio from Lindner.
Yeah.
I started playing on his traveling team. That team was here. The game was a totally different game. Everybody hits it over the fence. You just sit. The score was like 65-60. But there's no fielding.
Playing football.
But no, Caravaggio, he was a good ball player, but they took it way too serious. And I'm just like, I don't know if I can keep doing with these guys.
Almost a
But
one-
no, we
almost a one nut.
Yeah.
There was a story about him when he was a baseball coach, right?
We
The
used to call
story.
him one puck.
Yeah, instead of
I,
Tupac.
yes, we call
So
him one.
so when he
Tupac,
played,
one
he
puck.
played ball. Apparently, he was wearing a cup. He took a ball to the crop, and the cup shattered and went through one of his.
Come
testicles.
on.
Yeah.
Coach Caravaggio.
How'd that even happen?
I don't know, but when he coached our high school football team, baseball team, they called him Old Mister
Yeah,
One Nut.
I called him one puck. I called him one puck. Not one, no, we called him one puck.
One puck.
That's
I remember coming down. We played baseball. But you remember when you like want to go? I know, that was like that was
Couple times, yeah.
that was
He
cool.
played with me a couple of times also. We played baseball.
Yeah, I remember Vargas calls me one day. So he's like, "Hey, he played on a baseball on a league baseball team," and so he calls me one day and he's like, "Hey, like, you know how I asked you to play that one time? Because remember I came in filled in that one
yeah.
time." He's like, "I actually play." He's like, "I get Vaccaro down here, and Vaccaro hasn't played. He's played
Yeah.
softball. Vaccaro hasn't played." He's like, bring this guy in. And Vaccaro's first at bat, the guy pitched him. Vaccaro hits like a 424.
I'm running. I'm just running. I was like, calm down. It's I had no idea what the fuck I was
I
doing.
remember you called me the next day. I won't believe it. My friends are like, "Do you have a guy that can
Yeah.
fill in?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll call my buddy Anthony. Come down." Anthony comes down. They're like, "Can your buddy play?" And you're like, "Yeah, he's a good athlete." You know, you always undersell your friend a little
Yeah.
bit. You're like, "Yeah, he's a good athlete."
Yeah, I haven't seen a fastball in it. I don't know what the
first
fuck I
at
was
bat.
doing.
He goes, Anthony gets up. My friends are watching. They put Anthony at the bottom of the lineup because they don't know him, right? Anthony gets up. He's a 420-foot shot, and the guys on
I
your
did
team.
the same thing with G. The guys would always ask me, he's got an
Yeah.
extra guy. But I brought G down one time. And G, he was young. He was like only a couple of years out of college,
Yeah.
playing college ball. And I go, yeah, no, I got this guy who grew up with the name.
I love the show.
I brought him down. I bring him down to a game. G's like, quiet, no problem. I'll play wherever you want me to play. Whatever.
Yeah.
They stick him out there, and my friends are like, "Fuck, you find this guy?"
Guy's diving.
He played a long time.
No, you talk about like the worst person to have. So Vargas asked me to come down and play. Now I'm the only one in the group that didn't. Ben played baseball. They all played baseball. No, I played lacrosse the same season. But John's like, hey, you're going to come down and play baseball. I was like, yeah, we need somebody. So last day is like tie game. I'm up at bat. These guys are throwing here. Like, I walk. Remember?
Yeah.
If I get on base, steal second,
Second,
right? Pass ball. I'm on third, right? I'm the winning run. So bottom of the inning, right? Next thing you know, another pass ball,
Yeah.
steal home. They win. I told Vargas.
That's all I do.
Oh,
You just win championships.
Yeah, right.
Anytime we were short on guys, they would always just be like, call Vargas, he knows guys.
Vargas, when's the last year you played?
It's like good baseball. Small ball.
Probably
Benny.
the last-
Look,
Come up,
Benny, 420-foot home run, small ball.
So, hey, they call it baseball. You know, it's,
Yeah.
You've been trained.
E2, E2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because then you can't risk being hurt like what you're doing then to go play ball and shit.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like your body.
No, so when we were younger, we joined a deck hockey league. But when we joined deck hockey league,
Is that the one that was in Copeg? Remember that indoor one?
Farmingdale, you
Farmingdale.
played
Well, no, but what was the one that was
Farmingdale.
indoors we played? Remember the fights broke out?
oh, that was one that you asked me to come down. But we were older at that point. I was in my 20s.
The guys from the firehouse was in it.
But when we were younger, we played in this deck hockey league, and I swear to God, we were the youngest team by far. These are kids in their 20s. We were like, what, 16?
Yeah, and we never played on.
We never
Oh.
played
The boards. Yeah, the boards.
So we
That's
played
what killed
hockey,
us.
but we never
Boards
played with the
killed us.
boards and all this kind of stuff. So we weren't winning games. Like we were being competitive with some of these older kids, but they just looked at us like, because we were so much younger, they could take advantage of us. So they were like trying to fuck with us, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time they were trying to fuck with us. We ended up almost in how many fights we ended up with these older kids? A couple of times because they thought these kids are
That's what they
16.
did in Copeg. It was a Copeg league. It was an indoors league, and the fire department, all the older guys, like, you want to play hockey, so we did it. And it was just every game ended in a fight, a brawls. It was like in the boards, like everybody's full checking. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
That league stopped after 4 games.
No, this
What about
is that.
basketball when we got into fights?
Well, that was
there?
it. We
can
talked about that. And remember, Catherine?
We did an
taking people-
episode on Lyndon
That was
Hurst stories.
wild, man.
When my sister
Catherine was throwing Mayhay.
Dude, we get into a brawl.
Sounds
with-
like you guys were the problem.
No, we get into a dude, bro. We get into
Yeah.
a brawl with these guys.
Yes.
My sister
Like
Catherine's
that,
the only
yeah.
one that came in. She's punching guys. and She's the only female.
Yeah, no, literally punching guys. It was,
Whitey Fords, yeah.
Whitey Fords. I forgot.
that,
Yeah,
yeah, it was
Whitey
Whitey
Ford.
Ford. How many wine dance?
It wasn't
It was like right on the
yeah.
border.
Wyandanch and Wheatley
fight.
fight.
It was like on the border
Yeah.
of that.
No,
and,
but
like,
what
over the
Vaccaro-
West Babylon, but that
Yeah,
York
yep,
area,
yep.
That's right. So what Vaccaro reminded us was we get into a brawl with these guys, Jesse. The following weekend,
Yeah, they were twin brothers, and we were going to go back the next week thinking we are going to fight these guys.
that got kicked out of a club called Chevy's.
They killed.
You remember Chevy's?
They killed the
They got
bouncer.
kicked out of the club. They went back and shot the bouncer.
Yeah, so they weren't at
who we
they
got
weren't
involved
next
with.
week. We didn't
Good
like
thing they
weren't
had to
there.
compete with the bouncer.
Yeah, they weren't there because they were in jail. It was like, what the fuck, right?
What?
How
You guys
crazy?
win?
Remember that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we run the league after that.
That's right.
They killed the guy. They would have
No,
won
but
all the way though.
Jesse goes, "You sound like hearing these stories. Sounds like you guys were the problem."
Oh,
No, the fire. Remember the fireman in the hockey league. So you guys need some. I wasn't a volunteer fireman yet. You actually,
Yeah.
You were like, hey, come down and play on the deck. You play hockey with these guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Come down and play. So I go down there, and Ben, I'm like getting shots on that one, but these guys are playing physical, and with like,
Didn't they full check you or something?
They full, yeah, on a shot they full check.
Yeah, yeah.
And then 4 minutes left in the game, they full check me. If a cow comes over, before you know it, bench is clear. The fire department's beating up these fucking guys.
Oh no,
It
it
was like
was
full-
mayhem.
We never finished the game. We never finished the game.
When Gerard lived in Charlotte for a little bit, I was on a roller hockey team for a while, and we were really good. So I got him to come on the team. Did you? We
Oh, to
won a
play roller
championship
hockey?
together When you, yeah. So when roller hockey championships,
Yeah.
like
That's
lead
pretty
the
cool.
league in scoring, like hat trick.
Gee, you played much hockey? Well, you not.
Yeah, he was playing
ice
he
hockey.
was
and
playing.
everything.
Yeah,
And he
played.
played ice hockey down in Atlanta. Too.
Yeah, I played ice hockey in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Just rec league.
Oh
He
shit.
played more than I did when we got older. I slowed down a little bit. And he kept going.
Yeah, because I played in college at New Paltz.
Yeah,
That's right. Holy shit.
I
forgot.
played ever since college until I was like 42. Like I
Yeah,
played
you played a
either
lot, too.
ice or roller or both at certain times. We played with remember Hartman?
Yes.
Were you on that team? So we played with Mike Hartman, who won the Stanley Cup with the Rangers. back in
Rangers.
Wow.
94,
He was a
Yeah.
thug, right?
was playing
like-
it?
Yeah.
He was on our he was on our
Really?
team. Yeah, he would sit behind. He would play defense, and he would like go behind the net.
He was
and then
playing in
flick
your
the puck
league?
up behind the net and tell us just to go, and he'd hit us right on the stick, right at center right.
So John,
center
think
court,
about
yeah.
that. This guy on the professional Rangers won a Stanley Cup. but he wasn't good enough to be a scorer. He was a thug.
Right.
He goes to play with regular dudes.
Best guy you ever seen.
He's flipping pucks
He's like a
up.
finesse guy.
He's like, he
Yeah.
got flipping pucks. So funny story about that. This is totally random. So I'm a working down in South Charlotte, and I'm trying to like, you know what I do for a living. So I'm trying to, and so all of a sudden I meet with this guy, and we're talking about doing business together, and it's him. And he's telling
Oh,
I
that
played
same
for the
guy?
Rangers. We're doing all this, and we're talking about it. And I'm like, man, it sounds familiar because he's telling me the story. So I'm like, did you play in a rec league? And he's like, yeah. He's like, my buddy Ben was on that team. So
Wow, that's a small world.
Very small
He
world.
just got done telling me that.
Well, he was always trying to push us. He was doing supplements. He was always trying to make us buy supplements.
Yeah. Guys always trying to sell something.
Oh yeah, I'm
The
sure.
one person we never asked to
Yeah,
play.
some
like-
supplements.
So, because Anthony and I started playing flag football, I was like 15. They were like 20. I was too young to play in the league, but they snuck me in. You're like, you're supposed to be a team, but we were playing all the time. The only person we never really asked to play, because he was in the middle of actually playing school ball. He was so much younger than us.
Yeah.
So you never asked to play. So the one time remember we were playing for, we got, hey, we got to get a team together. We'll ask my brother to play. So I'm telling the guys on my team, it's like, hey, we got my brother, guys, you know, on Long Island. He's fucking all-state football, whatever. So he's like, play. First game, guy breaks for a touchdown. Anthony catches him from behind, dives, grabs his flag, breaks his finger.
Oh.
He's done.
That's right.
That was the last time he made it one game.
No. It was the guy from UNC, the quarterback from UNC,
Yeah.
flag football.
The flag
I wasn't-
football here?
No,
Yeah.
this.
No,
No,
the
there's
NC
all
State
Long
guy.
Island.
The NC State guy.
No,
no,
no.
He's talking about Long Island.
Different one. Okay.
No, this is the one you played on the last. So then
Yeah.
Anthony, and we moved down here. I think it was at me like, we got to join a flag football league. We joined this flag football league off university. We don't even realize it's indoors. It's on turf, John. We don't know what we're joining. We just put
Mhm.
together a regular team. These guys in there. There's like guy played at Florida. Guy,
Yeah.
so we
back
play.
at NC State.
Yeah, we play against this team.
Yeah, but that league was like motion plays. Like you could start motioning back before you cross the line, like
Oh,
indoor
dude, these
arena.
guys-
It was like
these guys are fly.
totally
You guys are legit.
Yeah.
College plays.
Yeah.
So we play against this one team. This guy's throwing balls, John, on a string, right?
Yeah.
Right? We intercepted him twice, though, right? So, but he's throwing balls on a string, and we find out after the game. They're like, "Oh, you don't know who that is?" And we're like, "No, who's that?" Played at NC State. He led the ACC in passing in like 1993.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm like, what league? Meanwhile, we're playing on the stage. It's like we're throwing touchdowns. We're being
That was-
competitive
that
with
was a
these
lot of
guys.
fun.
It was a lot of fun,
Oh,
but then we made a reputation for ourselves. But we didn't have any idea what kind of league we would join. Like the ACC in passing, he's in a flag football league. And this guy, John, that guy threw a ball. It's on a fucking string.
Well,
Yeah.
Where we?
Laser.
Well, one of the passes I thought he was talking about, I went to go intercept his pass. It hit my finger and dislocated my finger.
That's how hard this guy threw.
Oh yeah, just I didn't obviously didn't catch it, but it dislocated my finger. My finger was up like this. I was in the hospital. My finger just up like this. They came
Jeez.
after. I mean, they finished the game and came after. But my finger
Yeah,
was
to finish the
up.
game.
Yeah.
No,
It's just a
I
finger.
wouldn't expect anything different.
Which it's a
But-
finger.
It was literally like through
Yeah.
the bottom of my skin.
Ugh.
Through the skin, it was up like this.
No, that shows you like I love being at home when that guy sucks. in
Oh,
the
yeah.
NFL, the best guy you ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you
He-
see
he
that
was
all the time.
dropping go routes in a bucket, like over the corner, like right in the guys in.
Oh,
stride.
when we played against Stony Brook, Jack LaPrairie, he was on the Cowboys.
Yeah,
He was like a
third string
third
quarterback.
string quarterback.
So we played against him on television. I have it
He's
on
throwing
tape.
like a 40-yard out, like it was a fucking missile. Like what the fuck is going
Well,
on?
you know
Right?
what?
No, I mean it
Well,
was.
here's the problem. Vacarin and I didn't know what we were up against because we had played in both. We won the whole Long Island championship. We played at Giant Stadium. We're playing against all these fucking, guys that played on the practice squad of the Jets. We're covering them. I'm covering these wide receivers. So we get into the they move us up and we're in like the top league because we won the Long Island last year. And they put us in the top league, and we wind up going to championship playing against this team. These guys don't lose. Like, what? All right. Oh, they got Jack, this guy Jack, whatever. He's like played quarterback for the Cowboys. Or some me and Vaccaro. Dude, we're in our 20s.
Yeah,
We're
you're like,
like,
who gives a shit?
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck. We're like two fastest guys one of the two fastest guys in the
Yeah,
league,
yeah.
right? At the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
Right?
We were moving.
So I'm like, oh, listen, I'm playing corner. He's safety behind me.
Yeah.
With me at corner, him at safety, no one could throw the ball on that side of the field.
Right.
First game, they got the ball, first possession. I got the guy in the flats, and I know I let him go rails. Vaccaro's at safety. This guy takes off their best wide receiver. I'm stride for stride, and then I look over my shoulder, and Vaccaro, they send a guy on a post route, occupy Vaccaro. So now I got to roll into guys on the rail, and I'm shoulder to shoulder. All of a sudden, I look up, fucking ball's in his hands on the outside of the car, and he drops it in there between me and Vaccaro. And it was like a 40-yard play on the first play, and I look at Vaccaro, and he looked at me, and I go, "Oh, this is different." Like,
Yeah, but
this
then
is
thing
not what-
changed after that.
No, but listen,
But then all things
no, but
changed real quick.
things changed. Like after that,
Once we realized now we got to play.
now we got to play.
Yeah.
So I wind up, I pick him off on the next drive. I intercept. He goes deep on me. I intercept him. It got called back because after he threw the ball, Joe Lopresti blasted him. So we got a flag.
Right.
We get called back. Then this kid, he's so mad at me, right? So now I had one on him.
'Cause now we're bait. Now we know he's going to throw.
Now I
Now
know
you
we're-
give him a little leeway, make that throw, but we're going to fucking close the
No,
gap.
remember, John, at the time, I had the speed to close on.
Right,
Right.
right.
Like, so me and Vaccaro like baiting this guy. So that's why I picked him off the first time because I was playing a little off the receiver. The receiver runs this, and then a post. I already picked it up. I get it up over his shoulder. Gets called back. They wind up scoring a touchdown. We're down
14 and 14. It was. I
14.
think we only had a field goal.
Yeah,
at that
14
point, 14
3 or something. We're not. We can't move the ball offensively.
Right.
Right. The only person moving the ball.
Who's QB? Was that Drago?
Drago.
Drago, and he had a rough one.
He had a rough game, but but even Anthony was running the ball. We couldn't run the ball.
Right.
Anthony was the only one. Really, him and Phil were the only two that had any kind of big
Yeah.
catches on offense. We just couldn't move the ball. They drive back down the field now, right? They're like first and goal from like the 3, and I seen the formation they ran. So now we're playing goal. I drop back,
Right.
and we got the linebackers playing. So now Anthony and I are in the back wall, and I see like this is a play they ran earlier in the game. So he has hit there were a pick play, and this underneath guy comes in, and I fucking jump the route, and he throws it, and I'm gone for a touchdown. I read it perfectly. Hits me. He threw this hard. Hits me, and I'm already going right through me. Anthony on TV. It's on
I
film.
seen it happen. I remember
He's-
him breaking the head because
No, you can see Vaccaro. He starts running. He's gonna lead. We're gone. Right? He turns around and I'm like this, and he looks at me and Vaccaro. You can see it on the tape. It's on television. Vaccaro looks at me and goes, "Bro!" He just,
I'm like, we're going.
we're going the other way. But you start seeing these guys throw the ball. You're like, this
Different
guy-
level, bro.
You're like, this guy was third string.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
he's tearing us up.
What was that? We played in that. Remember the Hempstead Turnpike, that league with the 6-on-6, the rough one that was like
Rough touch.
rough touch.
Oh,
But
you would have loved it. You would have loved this. So they had a league on Long Island. As long as you touch someone with 2 hands, you could deck them.
you could really
It was-
like. take-
Oh, I mean,
No, it was-
Oh no!
I love that.
No, it was called rough touch for that reason.
you can
It's
hit
like,
him as hard as you want.
so like you catch a ball in the middle. As long
You
as
just
I get
can't
2
hit him in
hands
the
on you,
face.
I could fucking
That
pop
was
you.
phenomenal.
You in that.
You
that
played
league.
with me, so him and I. It was we played on a team together, but then we played on separate teams. Him and I had you come down and
Yeah.
play on that team. That's when I dislocated my shoulder.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
on an
that's right,
interception before halftime.
Yeah.
I went to go brace myself after I was running it back
Yep.
the other way for a touchdown, and I went to cut and I slipped. I went to brace myself and my shoulder popped out. But that's after I had popped out 3 or 4
Right.
times at that point, so I shouldn't have been playing.
Still, the best is we just everything was scratching the dirt. We're playing teams that are like professional guys playing. So we win the tournament in the Meadowlands. We get the free entry to Virginia Beach. So we ask his
Well,
mom.
Virginia, look, first
So
of
wait,
all,
you gotta tell
and
that.
I don't know if you ever heard the story about it, but first of all, like I'm playing with
He's
these
only-
guys,
you're
but
only what?
remember, I'm 16.
Yeah, you're too young.
Yeah, I'm too young.
So I
to
tell
even
his
play.
mom,
Yeah,
we're gonna. We,
No, but
we-
wait. Well, first of all, so we win all of Long Island in the championship games in Giant Stadium, and we're playing the
I
team
was
that
there.
had.
I was at that time.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
you
drove
were-
out there.
That's right.
You
were
drove
there.
out there. We had like
That's right,
fans.
you were there.
like,
It was like a little rainy. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
That's right.
So
That's
so
right,
by
you
the
were
way,
there. Holy shit!
there were like 1,000 people in a
Yeah.
giant stadium,
It was
and
busy.
it was like pretty cool.
And
I
that
felt
team
like,
was
how is
35 and
it-
0.
How is it to
Yeah.
play in front of 60,000? Because it was cool. It felt like there
Yeah.
were a lot of people watching, right? So they were 35 and 0.
Yeah, they had this kid from Notre Dame. He wasn't the punter there, but or maybe he was. I don't know.
His legs were like
Dude, this kid was
fucking-
kicking like 65-yard punts, and then field goals were like
Yeah.
55 yards. We're like, what the?
Gee,
So
this
that
kid-
was a.
You want to talk about an athlete? You're like, this
Yeah.
kid was like, you just looked, you saw him play, and you're like, we're athletic. This kid's an athlete, like a thoroughbred.
Yeah.
And he was there. All
Yeah.
like they had good players, but it's like this guy was hard to stop. So they hadn't lost in what 3 years.
Yeah, they were 35 and 0 or something. They won every.
They had 7. I want you to put it in perspective. This is flag football. They had 7 chances from the 5-yard line to win the game with 30 seconds left. We were up, and we stopped them all 7 because we stopped them. We stopped them 4. Got a penalty on 4th down. They got a whole new set of downs. right? So we wound up winning the championship. I'm only 16. I'm playing. I was starting at safety for them, right? Well, it was 16. So we get home. Anthony calls me up and he's like, "Hey, we won the Long Island thing. We get a free. We're an entry into a Virginia Beach tournament, which is now all the teams that have won from across the country come and play in Virginia." So he goes to my mom and he goes, "Hey, we won the thing and whatever." And she's like, he's like, "So I got we got a tournament we got to play." And she's like, "So where are you guys going?" He's like, "We're going to Virginia Beach, but it's just, it's going to be good, whatever." So my mom says, "Okay to this." I'm 16. This kid and his friends,
We
the
pull up in a
footballers,
van.
they
Like
pull up in a van. Scooby Doo, like a van.
Oh, yeah.
A van that it.
Bad news bears.
Oh, dude.
Boris,
You would have seen this thing. Yeah,
Boris,
exactly.
have you seen this van? This van, if it was sitting out in front of your house,
You
you're
calling the
"There's
cops
a
or the
pedophile."
FBI?
No, like-
This is what that was.
No, like dollars to donuts. That guy's a pedophile. He's picking up kids, right? Like that's what they picked me up in, right?
It's like going to school.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Bro. It was
no,
about
we go down. No, it's exactly what it is. We're going down
with 11 of us in that van.
11 of us in the van, right? So remember, we only had 11 of. We had more than that on the team, but only 11 could go. So
Right.
we're 11 of us on the. We're going down. There's all sorts of time. Fully remember, LaPresti used to wrestle. So I'm like the young one, and so LaPresti's like, "Oh, LaPresti, you think you're tough?" I'm like, "LaPresti, I'll fucking wrestle you right now." Guy's choking me out. Like Phil's driving, I'm in a fucking chokehold. LaPresti's like, "Oh yeah, like you're still a young buck," and I'm like Vaccaro, I'm like tapping out. So like we're going down to Virginia Beach. We're playing in this tournament. Now they're bringing this team tournament. So there's a team from Atlanta. Hadn't they're the best.
Yeah,
team
it's
in the
called
nation.
Soul Patrol with
Soul
like
Patrol.
28 man roster.
No, listen.
No. If you see,
No,
Go ahead, tell-
28 man roster. We are like in the huddle. It's like you go.
Pull out the back of the football.
No. They got the place. No, not only that, the coach has a headset. He's talking to the
coaching
quarterback.
staff,
Yeah, they got-
cheerleaders. They got cheerleaders, Soul Patrol cheerleaders.
No, these guys.
Funding that.
No, these guys are traveling. No, but you know what though?
It was a paid.
No, what it is, they're going down and winning these tournaments. So you get like $3,000 for winning a tournament.
Yeah, it was a
$5,000.
money
Like,
tournament,
They're
too.
winning tournaments all over the world. We just get invited to this thing for the first time. So we get down there. We play the first couple of games. We're winning, right? We're winning a few games. So the night before, so we're
We're in the semifinals. It's the next
semifinals,
game.
right? So we're gonna probably end up playing. If we win, we're gonna end up playing this team. We were watching them, but we're in the semifinals. Well, the night before the semifinals, these guys are like, it's Saturday night, semifinals on Sunday. We're going out, Virginia Beach. So John goes, Drago goes, "We got a problem. Little Joe's 16, 21 and over." So Carol's like, "That's all right. I got my ID. So what are we gonna do?" John's like, "I got an idea. I'll talk to the bouncer. Anthony, show your ID. Go in. I'll ask the bouncer a couple questions. Distract them. When Anthony gives them it back, Anthony hand it back to Phil. Phil will give it back down to Little Joe. Get him in." So they have this plan to get me in the club. It works. They get me in the club. I'm in the club in Virginia Beach at 16. These guys are 21. We're in there. We're in the club dancing, partying. They're getting drunk. You know me. I don't drink anyway. They're getting drunk. Fucking electricity goes out. The whole club loses power. So everybody goes from dancing to like standing around. All of a sudden, you hear this kid. You hear, the roof is on fire. And all of a sudden, the rest of the crowd goes, "We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn." And everyone's jumping. No lights are on. No music's on. Everyone's in the dark, just jumping up and down. So this is going on all night. Now it's like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. One of the guys that played on the team, I won't mention his name. You know the name I mention all the time? That used to go.
Oh,
collect
yeah.
bets? He gets arrested.
Get out of here.
Oh yeah, he gets arrested. Guys are drunk. Whatever it may be. Dude, we show up to the next morning.
10 guys.
No,
six.
10 guys.
Like 6 guys like
No, we
this.
show up like 5 of us.
5. No,
making
we
it
couldn't
to the
play.
game.
That's why we didn't have 6.
We drive all
We
the way to Virginia
forfeit.
Beach. We're in the semifinals. We're in a forfeit. The ump's like, "Where's the rest of you?"
We're like in jail. We said.
And the guy,
No, really. No, like, are you kidding me? Well, people like organized
No,
sport.
these guys are all serious. We're down there. Anthony's like, the ref's like, "Oh, the rest of you guys showing up?" And they're like,
I'm like,
"We
can we
don't know."
play
And
with
then all of a
5?
sudden,
It's like,
yeah, he's like, "Can we play 5?" He's like, "No, you can't play with 5." And so he's like, "Well, what happened to the rest of your team?" Anthony goes, "Well, a couple of them are in jail. A couple of them are hungover."
I think people
The ref
might have
looking
hooked
at
up.
us like, "You guys entered this tournament to come down here and do this, but we got a free entry. We didn't know what to expect." So we wind up not getting to play in the semifinals and had to go home
Yeah, but
from Virginia Beach. But this is the guy. This guy convinces my mom that this is a good deal for me at 16. That
Yeah,
I
she
should-
let you
should
go.
trust
You didn't
me.
die.
Don't worry
Oh.
about it. Take care of
You didn't end up in jail, so
No,
Yeah, we
So
kept
bad.
you out of trouble.
no. We're on our way back though. No, we're on our way back though. I freak these guys out on our way back. They're like, "Oh, stop at McDonald's." So they all go to
Oh,
McDonald's,
shit.
right? They leave me in the van. They're like, "Oh, you get McDonald's." I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna move for McDonald's, whatever." So I stay in the van and I'm just looking, and in front of the McDonald's is a Ronald McDonald,
Like a
just
full
sitting-
statue,
like
like
a
a
statue
full
of Ronald
size sitting on the
McDonald,
bench.
like sitting on the bench, smiling, right? I get out of the van and I go over to the Ronald McDonald and I like shake it, and it's like, "Oh, this thing's not attached." I steal the Ronald McDonald off the bench and I stick him in the van.
We came home and she said,
No, I'm in the back. I'm just like sitting here. These guys are all coming out. And now, you talk about the kids not being able to do anything nowadays because there's cameras everywhere, right? Now I take this Ronald McDonald. I'm carrying a Ronald McDonald. It's a statue, right? I'm carrying this thing. These guys come around the corner. Who's, I don't know
It,
who
was it might have been Drago.
Drago's driving. They open up the van. Drago gets in the van. Oh, what the hell's that? And Ronald McDonald's just sitting in the passenger seat. It's like, so now these guys are discussing, do we just take this thing? No, we got to put it back because when you're not in any trouble, we didn't steal it
Yeah.
yet. So we put it back to Ronald McDonald. But that was a fun trip.
Well,
Yeah, it was.
Did they get out of jail? Did you take them home?
Oh, yeah, they got
They got. I guess it was just they had to pay a
They're
fine.
drunk
bail.
in-
Drunk tank?
It was a
drunk-
drunken something.
Yeah, drunk and disorderly.
Okay.
Like
I think one guy
that we
was
talked
peeing
about
or
got into a
something outside.
fight, like, punched somebody, which was
Everyone
which was normal
Oh,
for the.
Tommy Mullers wasn't on that one, right? Wasn't
Well, yeah, I
Tommy?
was trying not to say his name.
That's not who I meant.
the other one.
The other guy.
The other one. The
By the way,
third.
This guy was a beat. You ever meet Tom? This guy,
Tom Mullers. He was. I want to say he's 6'6",
6'7", maybe. Dude, John,
over 400 pounds.
John thighs like the, but not fat guy. 400-pound, like.
Listen, I'll give you a story about this guy.
Well,
We're
first of all, we
with the
play in
Hamptons
fucking
house.
football leagues. We're playing in the winter.
And he's
This
wearing a.
guy would play defensive line. They would be like, "We got a punt, Tommy's on the side. Take off his cleats, his socks, everything. Ice cold. It's New York. It's 20 degrees. He's punting a football like a rock with bare feet. Hard and bare feet. I'm
No,
like,
but this is the guy in the Hamptons house. They all rented the house. And it was like if Tommy wanted something, you don't do anything. So meanwhile, I don't know whose idea it was. It was like 10 of us, Malcolm and all these guys. They're like, Tommy's on the end of that. He's standing on the porch, and we're like, before we're going out, like, let's push Tommy right off the fucking porch, right? Everyone's like, yeah, let's do it. So it was like 6 of us. We're like, no.
Accurate.
So like on my mark, so we fucking run and we fucking blast him. He flies off the porch backwards like this. And we just see him, we're laughing at first and we're thinking it's so funny. We see him like this. And back on the outside of the porch was a big ass bush. We thought it was just a bush. It was a sawn cut off tree.
Oh,
So the top of it was a fucking stump like this. Boom, he's impaled on the fucking thing. And it was like something you see in the movies, like fucking Michael Myers. Or he's just not, also he's like, I'm gonna kill everyone. Right? He gets up. We seen his fucking blood. There was an indent in his back. Everybody ran. He fucking, no.
You're faster than him.
Lenny was the only one inside. Lenny hitting his door. He took the fucking door off the hinges from, he kicked it in. It was beating Lenny with the door. No. Tom, and then that same night, we're like, oh shit, we're not going out with Tommy. He went to one of the clubs. It was 6 bounces. They couldn't get me. Mace spray, cops. He was an absolute animal. No, Tommy he was nuts. He definitely had some screws loose. But I'll never forget. I'm quarterback in the league, and we're getting close to the championship game, and Tommy's like, kid, I'm always open if you send me out as a tight end. I go, Tommy, you know what, finally. So sure enough, I go,
the
all
whole
right.
game he's balling.
Yeah, the whole game. So I go, Tom, you're going as a tight end, and I want you to do a straight out post. So I fucking drop back, scrambling, and all I see him breaking free.
By the way,
Nobody's
no
coming.
one covered him
No.
because
He- He's about 40 yards downfield, and I just throw it, and all of a sudden you see him like this. The ball's coming in slow motion, like stone hands, right? Fucking goes right through, hits him down the floor, and he comes back to me and goes, don't ever throw to me again. I said, you're right, Tom. Go back.
By the way, if Anthony said I'm never throwing to you again, it would have been a problem.
Yeah.
You need him to say, don't throw me the ball anymore. You're like, I'm off the hook. All right, you ready to go have fun at the lake
Let's go
house?
have some fun, guys. This was great.
Some fun at the lake house.
Let's
That's
do it.
another edition of Minding Our Business.
Hey,
Like and subscribe. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to our guest.
thanks for our first guest,
Yes.
Ben, with a nice
James
gift,
back Finally.
and we'll have some filming from the house. So
Oh, we are filming from the
yeah,
house.
we're gonna have some more footage. So
Probably not a good idea. I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. Haley's like, probably not a good idea. I'm joking. Put it in my room.
Rudder and Rose.
And like, put it in my room. Like and subscribe. That's another episode of Minding Our Business.
That's it. You got nothing left to
We're
say for the
done.
people?
We're done. You
I-
want to know why?
Why?
Because the mobsters are going to be back. They're going to
Oh.
like and subscribe,
Yep.
and then they're going to join us next week
2 for more craziness
for more craziness
and more segments, right?
more segments.
Perfect. We'll
more
be back.
stories
Yes. Plenty much
and more laughs.
I love it.
All right. Bye, guys.
Later.